Shalom, and welcome to Da'ati 2019. Hope you had an unbelievable New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and I'm sure like me you made 1,000 resolutions to take on for the new year. And that's exactly the problem I want to talk to you about. You see, if you're anything like me, every time that little magical moment happens when one year becomes the next, there's this incredible inspiration to do big things. I'll change this and I'll change that. I'm going to change up and down and everywhere. And before you know it, you've resolved yourself to taking on 10,000 things. And what happens? For 1 or 2 weeks, you're doing great. By the third week, everything falls apart. And why does it fall apart? Because we are creatures of habit. We can't just simply flip ourselves into something else. And though we each have a vision of what we'd like to become, the practical path to get there, it takes some work. So to give an example of this, of just how effective we can be if we change the way that we look at ourselves, I have a decorative pomegranate made of silver. Now, if you notice something, if I put my hand around it like this, I can barely grab it. I can cover somewhat of the back, not so much the front, but the majority of it sticks out of my palm. I can't grasp all of this. Now, if you imagine this as the sum total of every expectation you have for yourself. Now, let's change the way that we approach it. Let's not go for the whole thing. Let's go instead for a piece like this. One little piece, and I can hold up the whole pomegranate. You see, more than 300 years ago, the great mystic, the Baal Shem Tov, explained, grab onto a small piece of essence, and you grab onto the whole. Grab onto one honest thing about yourself and work diligently every day to transform it, and you're going to feel a positive shift. So I can't grab all of me, but I can absolutely grab a piece of me. So what do we do practically? To transform yourself and become the better version of you for 2019, start by picking one thing you know you want to fix. Not something huge like Mount Everest, something small. Something practical, something achievable, and apply yourself to that every single day. And I promise you, if you take it from here to here, from 1,000 things to one thing, and you work every day toward that objective, by 2020, you will look back and say, success, done, I've accomplished it. So, pick one thing, not 5, not 10, not 10,000, one thing. And remember, the journey of 10,000 miles begins with a single step. The journey toward self-transformation begins with a single positive act and a focus toward one thing about yourself that you can improve this year. Be blessed. Have a wonderful week. Happy New Year to all. And I look forward to seeing you again next time.